Yes, I am.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Is it okay that I ponytailed my face today?
Yeah.
Because my hair looks I have a messy hair today. I just got from the office. Since
Yeah.
there are teachers right now in the who are staying in the office, and I'm one of them. So there are some teachers today who are working from home
Yeah.
here in Mint. So, however, I am one of the teachers who are not going to work from home.
Mm-hmm.
So we managed to stay here in the office.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I think it's because of the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
So the company the company looked for the better way or the best way in order for some teachers who can work from the office to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of working from home, some teachers decided to stay in the office and not go out. So we
Yeah.
are, yes, we are quarantined in the office right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For
Oh,
for how long?
um, as long as the virus will not spread
Mm-hmm.
very fast, or as long as the virus will stop, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's going to be 3 weeks, 1 month, or
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot. This is our first time of having the class together, right? Oh my gosh, right? This is the first time.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the first time, let me formally introduce myself to you first, Miss. Okay.
Okay.
So, by the way, my name is Teacher Oliver, and you can call me Olive if you want, and I will be your teacher for the rest of the 30-minute class this afternoon, okay?
Yeah.
What about you, Miss? Do you have any English name to be called?
Uh, my name is Hemin, and I don't
Hemin?
have any English name. So yeah.
Mm. And so I will be calling you by Hemin or just
Yes.
Min Hemin.
Hemin or
Mm.
Min. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, so what about the people who usually call you? Is it Min or Yemin?
They call me Hemin.
Hemin. Okay.
Yeah.
So with respect to you, Miss, I would be better calling you Hemin. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Well, anyways, since this is our first time of having the class together, let me just tell you some important reminders during our discussion. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I think we got disconnected for a while, so let me say it one more time, okay?
Yeah.
So, Miss Hammond, if I am talking too fast, or if something is not clear to you, or if something is bothering you during our discussion, just let me know so I can
Okay.
adjust the topic, my questions, and of course our discussion, okay?
Yeah. And I can tell
Mm-hmm.
you speak so fast.
Oh, I speak. That's that's what my most students tell me. Teacher, you speak so fast. Oh, I am sorry. I couldn't help myself. But anyways, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
I will try to adjust as much as possible. Okay?
Okay.
Miss Hammond, okay. Since this is our first time of having the class together,
Mhm.
did you prepare a topic for our first discussion?
Uh, I I studied with a book
Mm-hmm.
with previous teachers,
Mm-hmm.
but I found out the book was quite boring. So from today,
Mm-hmm.
I just decided to study without book
Mm-hmm.
just for today.
Oh,
And
okay.
then
So,
next
mhm.
time, I don't know. Yeah.
You don't know. What do you decide? Are you going to, or are you planning to change your textbook?
I don't know. Because my English level is low,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't think it's. a good way to study without book,
I
but
think so. I think so.
the book is really boring.
Because of because of the questions, because of the topics, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have
So,
to I had to answer all the
mm-hmm,
questions,
mm-hmm.
and yeah.
You have, since you have to answer all the questions, most probably all of the questions that you have been answering are very general.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have any communications with your teacher if
Mhm.
you're going to talk about with your textbook.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes, in order for you not to get boring,
Mhm.
you should tell your teacher, or your teacher should always ask if, hey, do you want to have a free talking class today, or do you want to have a textbook class today, in order for you to have a communication and as well as learning in the textbooks. So to my students, regardless if they are regular students or not, I always ask them if, do you want to continue your lesson in your textbook, or
Yeah.
we can have a free talking class for today. So
Mhm.
sometimes I sense their feelings that they feel bored.
Mhm.
So I shift the topic. Oh, it seems that you feel bored right now. So can we have a free talking for this moment?
Mhm.
So as the free talking goes, the student will get interested in the class. That's how I deal with boredom. Okay. Well, anyways, since it's a free talking class, what kind of free talking do you want to discuss, Miss Hamin?
Um, I wanna talk to you. Uh, Simple, basic things.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Basic things. So normal questions, not politics, not history, like that.
Yeah.
Not very personal. Okay.
Mhm.
So just tell me if I'm crossing the line. Okay. If I'm crossing the line, which means my questions are a bit sensitive or are a bit personal. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, anyways, I don't know if this question is already asked to you for so many times, but how long have you been studying English here in Mint?
Here in Mint.
Here in Mint.
I don't remember. Probably I registered this here in Mint
Mm-hmm.
for 3 or 2 years ago for the
Mm-hmm.
first time,
Mm-hmm.
but I I couldn't study all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped the class and
Mm-hmm.
then restarted.
You restarted.
Yeah.
So how long did you stop? What was the range? Is it months? Is it weeks?
Yeah, for a month probably.
For a month.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's because of priorities, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's because of priorities. Sometimes you have to give this one up, or if you're going to give up your learning in English because of some more, or because of more personal things like
Mhm.
work, family, or any personal things, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When
Okay.
I was pretty busy,
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
stopped learning English.
Mm, okay. Well, since you started for like 2 to 3 years ago, it also means that you have met a lot of teachers already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. With all of the teachers that taught you to learn English here in
Mhm.
Mint,
Mhm.
do you think you have improved a lot, or you still need more time to learn?
Uh, I need to study more to
Mm-hmm.
improve my English. It's not
Mm-hmm.
because of the teacher, but because of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But last month,
Mm-hmm.
one of the teachers in Mint
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
quit the job.
Okay.
She was my previous teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And so after that,
Mm-hmm.
I was having a hard time to meet a good teacher.
Okay.
Yeah. So last week
Mm-hmm.
I changed. Needed to change a teacher, and then
Mm-hmm.
I saw you
Oh,
online.
doing this with smiling.
But I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
hear your voice first,
Oh,
but
okay.
I couldn't.
Really?
Like, no.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So it's like you were tracking my previous classes. Am I right?
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
there's a way.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Oh, really? Because
Ah.
my student my student told me that some of the students pose the class. For example,
Yeah.
it's a mobile class, and she or he recorded it,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Right.
if she's going to upload in the website, our
Mm-hmm.
if she's going to upload our class in the website, he or she will have points.
Yeah, right.
Yes, and in that
Mm-hmm.
moment, students and also the teachers can hear
Mm-hmm.
freely the class.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I couldn't actually remember what part of the site was that, but there is a part there in the
Mm-hmm.
website.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind me asking, how do you pick your teachers? How do you judge constructively?
Sorry?
How do you judge constructively? For example, you're going to have a new teacher, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you choose? What's your criteria?
Ah,
Mm-hmm,
actually, I like female teachers.
mm-hmm. Ponytail. I'm
And
just
then
kidding.
I
Mm-hmm,
consider the student comments,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
and so many students uh, said talked about you,
mm-hmm. I'm sorry, this.
and
Mm-hmm.
you're really good at
Oh my gosh.
teaching.
That's no. It's no,
So
no. I'm just very pressured about that.
so
Um.
I was looking
Mhm.
forward to seeing you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now
Mm.
I'm very pressured. Oh, actually, we supposed to have our class last week, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
However, we did not have any class last time because
Hmm.
of, unprecedented events,
Yeah.
particularly the coronavirus.
Hmm.
So now I think it's the right time
Hmm.
to to have to meet you,
Yeah.
okay? To finally meet you. Since
Hmm.
this is our first time, let me ask you this question. If we are going to have classes in the next days,
Hmm.
how do you want me to correct you, by the way?
Uh, I want you to correct me during the class.
During the class. So
Yeah.
regardless if it's immediately or after the class,
Immediately.
immediately or right away. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
Hmm.
I don't care about the the
Feedback box.
yeah.
Oh, You're not reading your feedback box.
No.
Ouch! I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Okay. I usually tell my students that before we end our class, um, hello. Before we end our class, please do not forget to read your feedback box if you have free time because most of my corrections are incorporated there. So, and they
Mhm.
always say, yes, thank you, teacher. And then all of a sudden, you are the first student that told me that you are not reading the feedback box.
Sometimes
are
I
you
read it.
are you that busy? If you don't mind me
No.
asking. Hmm.
I don't know why, but yeah,
Hmm.
it's a bad habit.
It's a bad habit that you practice always.
Yeah.
Oh, it's unavoidable. Okay, but have you tried to
Hmm.
read feedback box at least once?
Yeah, I read it for many times, but
Mm-hmm.
uh, I just forgot about them easily. But if you correct me in the class
Mm-hmm.
right after my sentence,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I can remember it much better.
I think so. I think
Mhm.
so. Because the corrections or the errors that students commit during the class, the memory, they will be remembering it more because
Mhm.
it's very fresh.
Mhm.
However, after the class, let's say, for example, the student will read my feedback box after 3 days,
Mhm.
he or she cannot remember, oh, did I say this?
Yeah, right.
So I think that's your point why you don't usually read your feedback box. Okay. Well, anyways, regardless, um, how do you learn English here in Mint? Do you
Um,
usually learn by communicating or by mostly answering questions?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one is the best way to learn
Mm-hmm.
English.
Mm-hmm.
During the class, I want to talk with my teacher,
Mm-hmm.
but after that, I study with a book.
Oh, is it an educational book
Yeah. Uh,
or somewhat science fiction or
uh,
novel? Oh my goodness. Okay, it's
you
in
know
your
this?
it's on your table. Oh no no. I was just shocked because the book is on your table. So probably after our class you're going to study that book. Mm,
Yeah.
okay,
English
okay.
book. Yeah.
English book.
Mhm.
Okay, what is that book all about? Is it about grammar, about
Oh,
punctuation?
it's about communication and the 100-day challenge.
100-day challenge.
Oh, like this. Can you see this?
Barely.
Dialogue.
I can Yes, 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 I can see it.
Mhm.
Mm. So have you started reading that already, or is that a
Yeah.
new book to you?
I studied for about 8 or 9 days,
Mm.
and
Okay.
I memorized all the
Mm-hmm.
sentences. But after 2 days, I I forget everything.
Okay. Let's have a solution with that.
Uh-huh.
Because my students, I always say that they should learn a lot of expressions. If they want to communicate, if they want to communicate to someone using the English language,
Hmm.
they should have a lot of expressions, idiomatic expressions. For example, I will be telling you, what is the right expression if you're going, or if someone will say this, um, can you please listen to me? What do you think is the right expression for that?
Come again?
Okay, can you please listen? Can you please listen to me?
Can
Hmm.
you please listen to me? And
So how will you respond to that
ah,
expression?
okay, I will.
Hmm. Or you can also say, yes, I'm all ears.
Yes, I'm all ears.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you know this expression, I'm all ears?
I'm all ears. It's my first time to hear that, but I can
Understands that.
understand. Yeah.
Yes. When you say yes, I'm all ears. Yes, I am paying attention to you.
Mhm.
I'm listening to you.
Mhm.
That's what it means.
Mhm.
That's expression. That expression. I'm all ears. So what about how are you going to use an expression if you don't feel well?
I
Do you?
uh
Mhm.
I don't feel well.
Yes.
It means
What?
I'm sick.
Yes. What idiomatic expressions can you think of if you're going to change the expression or the
Mm,
statement, I don't feel well or I
mm,
feel sick?
I don't know.
Mm. Okay, what about this one? Can you please see in the chat
Yeah,
box?
I know that. Yeah.
I feel under the weather. Please do not
Uh-huh.
forget that. I think
It's
that is
very
a very
common
mhm.
idiom in Korea.
Yes, it's a common idiom.
Uh-huh.
How often do you use English, by the way? Is it only during the class here in
Yeah,
Mint?
yeah.
Or,
And
mm,
I'm a member of a study group,
mm-hmm,
and we study 3 times a week
three times a
for,
week?
yeah, just for 1 minute, 1 minute or 3 minutes.
1 minute?
A phone call study.
A phone call study.
Yeah.
Okay. Study group here in Mint,
No,
right?
no. Oh,
Different?
yeah, yeah. All the members are from this website, right?
Mm,
And we just memorize 4 or 5 sentences,
mm-hmm,
and 3 times a week we call
mm-hmm,
my partner
mm-hmm.
and we exchange what we studied.
Really? Oh, that's how a study group works.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, how many study groups do you have at the moment?
Two.
Two study groups.
Yeah. One is that phone call study, and
Mm-hmm.
the other one is offline study. But
Offline study.
yeah, but we can't get
Mm-hmm.
together these days because of
Mm-hmm.
the coronavirus.
Oh, okay. So when you say offline, do you mean you see each other
Hmm.
personally
Yes, once a week.
once a week?
Yeah.
Okay. You only use the term offline when it talks about offline, like text text messages, phone calls. When you say, because online and offline talks about gadgets or technologies. So somehow I was quite confused when you used the term offline.
Oh.
Um, yes,
Ah.
it's better to say we see each other personally. Uh,
Personally.
yes,
Ah.
personally. Because
Okay.
when you say personally, in person, without no any
Uh-huh.
without any gadgets. Because when you say
Uh-huh.
offline, you're
Uh-huh.
talking with them
Yeah.
with the use of the technology. However, without the use of internet or any kinds of networks. That's what you call offline. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So please do not forget about that.
Yeah.
It's better to forget under the weather than offline. Okay.
Okay.
Than the proper usage of offline and personally. Okay.
Personally. Yeah.
Yes. You only use the English. You only use English language in class here in Mint and in your study group.
Yeah.
What about in your workplace? Do you think it's,
Workplace?
yes, in your workplace? Do you think it's awkward to use English language?
Uh, I use English at the job.
Mhm.
I teach two
Mhm.
years old
Mhm.
children,
Mhm.
like, mm, the word, English word.
Oh, okay. So you're a teacher by profession.
No, I'm
Mhm.
an instructor. I do a puppet show.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
with with
Mhm.
English word.
Mhm.
Yeah, they are too young, so
Mhm.
they just study English for keywords in a month.
Oh,
Like if the
okay,
topic
okay.
is color, they
Mhm.
learn 4 colors in English.
They learn for colors. Or instead of saying they learn for colors, it's better to say they learn colors in English.
They learn colors in
Yes.
English.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I
Mhm.
do a puppet show with
Mhm.
that color name.
Oh, that's a great approach. That's a great approach.
Yeah.
Yes, it's an approach, particularly for kids, in order for them to get interested or
Hmm.
to get focused on the study.
Yeah, right.
Because if you're just going to instruct, this is color blue, this is color pink, it's
Yeah,
somehow boring to them,
right.
right?
Hmm.
Okay. Well, anyways, Miss Hemin, I believe our time is over.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, okay. Since you mentioned that you're not reading your feedback box that
Hmm.
much,
Hmm.
um, I'm sorry, I just incorporated 6 corrections in there.
Yeah.
So if you have free time, please feel free to read it. Okay.
Okay, and you can skip it. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, Miss Herman. Thank you so much. Have a great Tuesday night, and I will see you again on Thursday
Thursday.
without ponytail.
Yeah.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye bye.